Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. It is officially June, which means it is time for us to do a 17-month update on my Lorac Mega Pro palette. It's crazy to think that we've been doing this for 17 months, but alas, here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and show you where my palette was after 16 months of usage. And now take a look at my palette after 17 months of usage. Okay, so let's talk about the fact that I had a plan and I didn't follow that plan, but we still have progress. So you'll notice that fawn is donezo. It is all gone. I don't know what came over me. Actually, that's a lie. I know exactly what happened. I have been wanting to pull out my Jaclyn Hill Vault palettes. I literally bought them and then I think I only used one time. And I've been wanting to actually dig into them, decide if I want to keep them, whatever. And the two that I wanted to play with the first were Ring the Alarm and Bling Boss, which I'll actually show this to you so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is Bling Boss, and this is Ring the Alarm. Now, for whatever reason, when I was looking at Ring the Alarm, I was really drawn to Boom and Lolly, to want to use either one of those as a lid color. And for some reason, I was like, Fawn. Try Fawn in the crease. Because I remembered last year, it's been a long time since I touched Fawn. When I first used Fawn, I was pulling it in to try to use it as a cream or white. And I quickly learned that it was not going to work that way because even though it looked like a skin tone color, it came across as, I would say, a tanny peachy color, at least on my skin tone, and it wasn't gonna work. It was very stark, not like a universal blend lay down color. So I ended up using it as a way to mix Fawn and Camel together. And I also discovered at that time that Fawn was very powdery. It was just a very powdery shadow and you could get a lot of work done on it because you would need a lot of product that would kick off of this and get on your brush and to actually build it up. It took a lot of product. So I hit pan super fast, but then I was like, I don't really love this color, but I didn't ditch it because I was like, girl, it's an easy one for you to pan. Look, you hit pan on this so fast. So I let it sit there and didn't use it. Well, it worked really well alongside those Jaclyn Hill lid colors that I previously mentioned. And so I just figured it's easy to pan, you want to play with the Jaclyn Hill palette, just go for it. So I did, and now it's gone. It was maybe 2 weeks worth of the month, and I whipped through it really fast. So I'm really happy to unexpectedly had finished another shadow in here. I also spent most of the month working on brown. And you can see that I've really moved the product down. I'm just left with this little corner. I just have really been enjoying the simplicity of the brown color. It's just really easy to look at it, make pick any kind of lid color and throw it on my face and go. So I think I'm just gonna keep working with brown even though it's pretty basic. I think that until brown is gone, like what happened with Wisteria, I'm gonna just wanna play with it more and more until it's gone finally. And I think that if I do work on it for essentially almost an entire month, I will get through it. I will also say that today's eye look, I wanted to experiment a little bit because it's been a while since I've played with Camel and I don't remember necessarily loving Camel or just remembering what kind of color it was. So I swatched it on my hand and as I was looking at it, I was like, oh, I wonder what that would look like with copper on the lid. So that's what I have going on here. I have Camel in my crease and I just have copper all over my lid. It's a little different than my typical eye look because I typically like to have light colors on my lid, but I wanted to challenge myself to do something different. And I don't think it's terrible. Is it going to be all the time go-to look for me? Probably not, but it's another way that I can keep working on copper aside from the one other look that I was able to use copper for. So I definitely think that I'll probably like do a combination of both of those until copper is gone. Aside from that, I haven't really used many other colors in here. I definitely have continued to work with black. Again, if for those of you that maybe don't know, if this is your first time tuning in, I don't use black as like an actual eyeshadow. I use it to set cream or pencil liners. So anytime I don't wear a liquid or felt tip liner, I will go in with this over my liner, and that is the only reason why I have any kind of pan on there. I never thought I would get pan, let alone this much pan on that particular shadow. So this is where we're at with it. Not like a ton of overall progress. The one dilemma that I am facing is at the end of the month, so on June 22nd, Ben and I are actually leaving for our honeymoon in Italy, and I'm undecided if I want to take this palette with me. I'm not worried about like the size of it or not traveling well. I'm more worried about, do I want to bring this and something else with me, or do I want to try to find in my collection a standalone palette? Because frankly, there is a standalone palette that exists in this collection of mine that I could bring, but the only reason why I hesitate is because we're gone for 12 days. So that's 12 days of me not using this palette, and if I think about it, if I go back to February, I also didn't use it for like a week and a half there. So in my crazy panning mind, I'm realizing that it's almost like a month of missed progress that I could have made on this palette. And to be honest, I am very motivated to want to finish this palette simply at this point for the satisfaction of that. I like the shades in here, but I'm also not unaware of the fact that this is going to start to become, I think, pretty slow moving when I'm really down to only crease colors, and we're getting to that point really quickly. So if you also have any tips with what I have remaining for other eye looks that I could do, because I'm kind of stuck in a little bit of a rut, I would say, with thinking that most of this stuff is crease based, let me know in the comments below, because I would like to maybe try doing some more exploration. The other thing that I want to show you, as always, is my Too Faced Matte Eye Cream Shadow that I have been working on. This is where she is at. So I spent most of the month up in here, and you can see that I've completely worked through the product there. And then I've started to focus my energy over on this side and this side as well. I would really like really would love to get either one or both of these corners gone, so that way all I would have left is what is down here. This is just hard. This was just a hard shadow to pan. I mean, I started working on this back in 2018, and it's still going strong. I don't know the exact month I brought this in. I think maybe it was September, so we're nearly 9 months in. Like, it's a long time, but that is what this one looks like. All right, guys, that is it for this update. I hope you enjoyed seeing my palette after 17 months of use, and I'll talk to you in my next video real soon. Bye.